Hey everyone, it's Michael here with Home Health Success Academy, and you're watching the video series of home health marketing mistakes and how to actually make sure that you're aware of those mistakes and not experience it yourself or learn from it, from our experiences instead of yours. So in this video, we're talking about flyers. We have several videos about how and what to do with your flyers, right? In this particular video, we're talking about the language used in your flyers, right? So if you guys have flyers to market your agency, right? A lot of agencies will write, we can speak multiple languages. We have nurses that speak Spanish, nurses that speak Polish, nurses that speak Tagalog, nurses that speak German, nurses that speak Russian, so forth and so forth and so forth. That's great. But if your flyers is only made under the English language, then you are missing a lot when it comes to business. So let me share with you guys what you guys can do. You must have a multilingual flyers. And what you need to do is you don't have to have everything, one in Tagalog, one in Polish, one in Russian, one in German, so forth, so forth, so forth, one in Korean. You don't have to have one for each language, but you must at least have one translation of your flyer for every of the top 3 languages spoken in your particular area. So example, you must definitely have a flyer that is translated to Spanish, because this is a must. You must have one right now, and if you don't create one, it must exist in your company. If you're saying that you work and you have Spanish-speaking people in your organization, right? Because that's going to increase right there alone. And the next thing is this: you can actually do a research, do a Google search in your particular area, and say, hey, what are the top secondary languages spoken in my particular area? If you're in Chicago, okay, other than Spanish, you must have Russian and you must have Polish translated flyers, okay? If you're in the Houston area, you must have Vietnamese as well in that particular area, okay? If you're in the northern part of certain things, like for example, you're in Minnesota, right? What other languages do you have? The answer is, I have no idea, because I haven't really gone in that particular section of the area. But if I'm gonna market, and if I have a company there, guess what? I'm gonna make sure I find out what is the top 3, 4, even 5 languages. Make sure I can actually support that. You can also look at your particular demographics. Like for example, if you are in the Chicago area and you're actually servicing Skokie, for example, because that's the area where I had a lot of experience regarding my home health experience. In Skokie, Illinois, which is in the Cook County area, which is a city, a town that's in the Chicago vicinity. So in the Skokie area, one of the top languages spoken there is Korean. There's a large Korean population in that area. So by us being able to create a flyer that is translated in Korean, that allowed us to be able to speak to certain people that may want to have interest about our products. We also made sure that a lot of our how-to flyers, our educational-based marketing flyers, were also translated in Korean, right? This allowed a lot of facilities that we worked with who had, let's say, for example, a Korean patient discharging. We actually had 3 main flyers made. Not all of our educational-based marketing materials were translated in Korean, but we had one for diabetes, one for CHF, and another one for stroke. And so when they had patients that were being discharged, we actually had it already translated, and a lot of the nursing homes would use those to hand out to people. So what are you guys doing that makes you guys stand out? One of them is being able to make sure, not just saying that we have Spanish-speaking employees, that we can work with Russian patients, that we can work with Korean patients. Can you prove it? Can you actually begin to actually show that you can do it? And how do you do that? You start showing them up front what you're willing to commit to. That we don't just have translators, we actually have translated for you already to be able to explain what home health services are, what kind of care should somebody receive if they have diabetes. So these are little techniques. If you don't have a multilingual multilingual, right? Did I say that correctly? A multilingual flyer, you are not going to be able to compete fully. This is how you compete. We're teaching you guys ideas, tricks, tips, and ideas to how to be able to make yourself stand out from the other companies. That's what we're doing here for you guys. So you guys don't have to make the mistakes, learn from the mistakes that we've made and we've found answers to, and we're giving them to you. So once again, my name is Michael with Home Health Success Academy. My job here is to be able to help you guys increase your referrals, increase your census, creating a successful agency. Always know that home health marketing is easy if you know what you're doing. Give us a call, 630-340-8990. We would love to talk to you guys and help you guys out.